What is up, YT World? This your girl, La Kiki, Miss D. See that is? And I'm so ready. Oh my God. I'm so ready for this episode. Is this episode 6 of The Traitors season 4? Episode 6, that is. If I ain't say 6, if I ain't saying ready for 6, if I ain't saying ready for planning a coup, a coup. Yes. I've been so ready, and my day has been literally like, been doing too much all day. Like, I'm frustrated to get to my son. I start driving from work from 5 o'clock to 5 o'clock. I normally get to my son about like 5:35, 5:45 to his aftercare. Why DC freaking police always shutting down 4, 5 lanes, you know, like we barely man on lanes like it's freaking VA, but like 4 lanes, 3 lanes, getting off this bony exit, the worst exit ever, that's always backed up in lights and stuff, Pennsylvania Avenue. I'm just like, what in the world's going on? It went from 395, had to trickle my way. I was giving picture updates to the freaking aftercare attendant, like, of what's going on. She was like, oh, don't worry, you're not the only person that's late. I'm like, I'm not late technically. I was like, this is freaking the police interfering with the natural balance of traffic. Okay? It's getting on my nerves. And I come and pick him up, he looking all sad, like he freaking, like somebody about to freaking leave him. And like, it's 7 o'clock, Ma. Pass out as soon as he get in the car. I'm like, do it look like I wanted to be picking you up at this time? Do you know this is a Traitors night? I was supposed to upload my daggone videos. I have the 4 and the 5. I had the 5, I had to download it, upload it from my job. So I finished editing early in the wee hours this morning. And then at my job, I was freaking uploading it like towards the end of the day, basically, end of the day. Because I was over getting my badge done at the freaking Pentagon all day. Like, oh my gosh. It was a day for me. And then finally uploaded, and I'm thinking I'm coming home and going to upload it before this even start. And I was going to get a head start by editing for the freaking 5th one. But no. Nature have its way of saying, F you, lady. I know Traitors on. We're going to hold you up some. So I'm going straight into this off the irritation of it all. Fed my son. He got in the shower. He good. This little freaking blizzard stuff that's happening that's about to come past here. They talk about some snowstorm in DC. Okay. It was feeling real. Just 2 minutes. I know y'all ain't asked for this, but I'm just ranting real quick. Boy, you better turn that down. All the way down. Still getting blown to this point right now. Lizette, turn it down. Stop turning it up because you think I'm talking. Play with me about my Traitors. I'm just saying. Y'all, I'm ready to get on with this. I need something to cheer me up. The only thing good that came out today was I got my son. He was still there. Nobody took him home. And on top of that, I was parked somewhere and I forgot to put my park mobile, meter. I forgot to run the meter and put it on my app, like pay the app basically. The whole time I was in a government building where, they be jamming up phones, cell phones and all that, so you don't get no service. I was so nervous. When I got back to my car, it was like 3 o'clock and no ticket. Thank the Lord. Won't he do? I'm Lisa. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Oh my God. I'm hurt today, for real. It was like that today. All right, y'all. Y'all ain't asked for this, but this is episode 6. Let's get through this so I can go and eat. I can talk with y'all and I can upload the rest of my stuff on time. Y'all pray for me, okay? Pray for a sister. DC got me effed all the way up right now with what's going on with this blizzard. That's crazy. Grocery stores, TikToks of grocery stores, like nothing there. Y'all don't cook to begin with. I don't know why something would be taken. Y'all barely cook as it is. Carry outs at all types of restaurants. When y'all cooking? You need cold cut. On top of that, cold cut sandwiches and freaking canned goods like we're on The Walking Dead. Why y'all getting freaking everything else? I saw one of my friends, she had freaking squid and scampi and scallops. She about to make a soup out of it. If the electricity is off, what? Why? Like, people do dumb stuff during snowstorms, buy dumb stuff from the grocery store. Get the basic needs and get the hell on. Okay, done with my rant. On to the Traitors. I know this might be me on my own saying this, but Maura, what are you here for other than modeling endorsements? I guess that might be it. Because in the UK, I swear that's all they're about majority of the time. Like, literally, like, modeling, actress, or model. Like, either one. Because I'm like, what are you here for? All she was doing the whole time talking, yeah, perfect. Let's not manifest it. Okay. Salmon. Whichever way y'all like to say it, because everybody be acting like they know which way to say salmon or salmon. Like, it don't matter. Fish, okay? Funky stuff when it's not fresh. Great when it's fresh. It's fish, okay? Like, be blowing me with that. But is this the only thing to look forward to when you walk in? Is this the salmon and or the salmon, whichever way, like I said. And that's about it. I'll wait till dinner time or whatever. Like, is that it? Cause that's all y'all be, getting y'all rocks off for. So the breakfast must be like, oof. And me as a huge breakfast maker of the whole household full of freaking football linebackers, I will be pissed. I need my grits. With a little bit of cheese in it sometimes. But I can use it without cheese as well. Salt, pepper, a little bit of extra spices that I be putting inside it, and with a little bit of sugar because I'm from the city. A little bit of sugar, okay? Or good amount, not a little bit. I don't eat no Goldilocks grits or whatever. But yeah, breakfast is my thing. So yeah. I need some scrapple. I need serve on everything. But the Scottish, we do as the Scottish. In Scotland, we do as the Scottish. Okay? Yeah. Kill me now. I'd be like, after breakfast, I'd be like, I'm sorry. Yeah. When I murder Ian, when I kill Ian, 4 of us. When we kill Ian, get me out of here. I need some breakfast. Nearest breakfast spot near the airport, please, that look Americanized, okay? Because I need to eat. But that's just me. Maura is annoying, though. She is so annoying. It's like, why are you here? You're beautiful. Okay, got it. Congratulations. Like, we got it, okay? Okay. Rob, little 12 o'clock, looking like 3:45 p.m. shadow now. Good as hell, but I can't unsee that you're a F-boy. So I can't with you. But you are what you are. Just like Maura, Higgins is like, y'all beautiful. Now, what next? Like, what next? I mean, you doing mediocre work in the game because you don't really have to do that much. When you have pretty privilege, you don't have to do that much. And that's part of what she's doing right now, except for, like, they take to you more than a twat because it's more schloings there that love schloings. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not Michael Rapaport, but that should not be offensive. There's more schloings there that love schloings. Okay? And cats that love schloings. We ain't worried about no freaking Maura Higgins stuff. Little twat. Okay? So what I'm saying is that pretty privilege is going to take over. And he might make it through to the end just because of pretty privilege on top of that. All he got to do is be like, yeah, you need a ride? I'll carry you. Oh, you carry me? Oh, we can't let go of him yet because I got to get a mission when he going to pick me up and give me a ride. And that's everybody that I'm imitating. Everybody, except for Candiace, obviously. Girl. She know what she'll be saying. She always speak about pretty privilege, period. But irritation, Stefan is still there for real. Stefan been the bait before y'all talk about some overall. Like, you still a Bama for wearing them overalls. There's nothing sexy about them overalls. I don't care what nobody's saying. All these little tweens and twats and old wolf puss that's telling you about freaking them overalls look good and weird. And weird. What is that movie that they talk about? What is that movie? Deliverance? That's it. Ain't nothing sexy about them overalls, okay? Them tattoos is trash. Like snakes all around, slithering. He's one big walking red flag. I'm just saying. It's nothing sexy about that. I don't know what y'all saying. And what's in them overalls? Because if we can't see the print on the outside, ain't nothing in them overalls I'm looking forward to. I just spent the last 5 minutes talking about that, the introduction. You know, then you got freaking Lisa Rinna with the freaking choker on her neck with Rinna. And she was all like, oh my God, we got rid of our distraction. Now they're going to see all your theatrics of a Z-class actress. Tubi act better than you right now. That you've been, ever since you've been in this freaking Scotland mansion castle, you have been acting less than Tubi. I'd rather see a Tubi movie than Lisa Rinna go, oh my God, I knew it. Oh, welcome back. Go back to all that. Like, I don't know. Whatever she do. That's unfortunate. And Tara and Candiace coming there like the freaking Angelica and Susie face ass. Like, literally, they coming in like Angelica and Susie. Susie, you know what, like Angelica. No, Susie, because Angelica had an annoying voice. Susie, what, Angelica? Always got Angelica in check with the kids. But they look like they matching each other kind of in a sort of way. Like they got kind of like the same outfit ideas with the beret and all that, hats and stuff, like cutesy stuff. They look like cute little minion sisters. Oh, and just look cute. But anyway, everybody came in so far, so nobody's been murdered. But did everybody, go through with not taking a shield? Will somebody be murdered? Or would everybody walk through the door? And if you got rid of Michael Rapaport, why would you get rid of Colton as well when he can just literally get banished from the table? Do you think he's acting like a cult leader? And he's going to scavenge up whoever he has his target set on? The flock is just going to follow, Natalie included. Like, she's one of his strongest disciples. Like, shame on you, woman. But she always followed the Schloings. Like, if you look back at all her game period, it was just slowing. She always preached womanhood and this and that. But, girl, she be with the men's more than... She is not a girl's girl. I'm just saying. Lisa Rinna is not a girl's girl at all. Just saying. Candiace is a girl's girl. So how this all going to shake out, okay? What group is going to come through, and did they take a shield or not? That is the question. Okay, let's see. Oh, hell nah. Like, literally, we could have saved Monét, but we going to save Colton, little dumbass, him, and freaking Eric, and Dorinda walk through with Jam Jam. Literally, they walk through and it's his face. First one through the door. Nobody cares, Colton. Nobody cares. Even though that would have been a stupid murder, Lisa. Like, obviously, he been spreading your name around. That would look too easy to say, oh, that's Rinna. That's Rinna. Who wanted Colton out? Rinna. Like, Michael Rapaport not his. Obviously, that's Rinna. Like, he's the one that been letting everybody know. Period. Or they could have speculated somebody who he speculated in that area, in that group, You know, they could have been like, oh, it was a traitor in amongst the group when he was talking about Rinna. So it could have been one of them, you know, that's trying to use his death to look like it's Rinna because he was last talking about Rinna, and they could actually throw it back on like robbing them. So that's good that they did not kill him. But the fact that this fool is still alive, but we could not have this happen where everybody chose not to use the daggone shield. I knew that was not happening. I knew it was not happening because of how much they prolonged it. Just how much they prolonged it. So, yeah. So now we got to deal with his freaking face and his little plot and all freaking... please banish him. Please banish him. That's all I ask. But I'm like, Rinna, you so dumb. The way you've been moving with you say my name, you gone. It's like, this is not Survivor. This is Traitors. You have to get to the end and people not to expect you. When you going after all your targets that everybody clearly hear and see them talking about you, yeah, just throw your red in the fire. I'm gonna throw my red in the fire. You already know, Rinna. Like, it's so dumb. Let's see how this gonna play out. The title of this giant called Planning a Coup. So what's this coup about to be about? Side note, I meant to say, what the hell is Natalie wearing? Are you a gymnastic? Like, you've been getting more naked and more naked, and then you've been putting clothes back on, like, slowly but surely, but it's still kind of naked, like, spandex-ish, like, camel toe-ish, like. Girl, put on a real outfit in Scotland. Like, what are you wearing? You a basic hoe. You're a basic hoe. Like, I just knew you just basic. Even on your freaking finale when you won. I'm just like, she's a basic. It's cool. You're a tomboy. That's all it is. You're a tomboy. But even I'm a tomboy. And when I get dressed up and have to be real girly, because I'm a tomboy like that too. But when I gotta be real girly, I'm girly down and with style. What the hell are you wearing? Colton, you ain't learned from Michael Rapaport what he said. Sit your dumb ass down. You are sitting. Stay sat. Get the out of my face. Get the hell out of my face. I'm trying to eat my food. Can I put an egg in my mouth? Something. Some fruit, something. Before you try to question me about another Bravo woman. She is a betrayal hoe. But, no girl's betrayal hoe. But that's my friend for, years. You know what I'm saying? Don't come at me. Just because I agreed to your little, little group huddle thing that you were doing last night, your little theory last night. You got egg all on your face from last night as well. Good thing for you that we just wanted to get rid of Michael Rapaport. But really, what the hell? Can I eat first? Get up out my face, boy. You already got enough egg on your face. Don't try to put no freaking conspiracies around this place already. And I'm not going to help you towards my friend, even though you just like did, Dorinda. You ain't have to give him no seeds. You like, did she act a little different? I mean, this is a new environment, so, But, yeah, I mean, how you going to turn up in Scotland? Like this, you're not around your usual people. So, obviously, it's going to be, you could say anything to throw them off. But you was like, yeah, she's acting like that. So, that was on you, girl. But you ain't about to get nothing extra out of me, Colton. Sit your dumb ass down somewhere and stay set and get up out my face. Get off my shoulder. Elisa, you know what? I'm about to say, instead of saying shut the hell up, the up mountain where there's no more F-ups to shut. Insert video at this moment for Lisa. Right now, listen to that.
Vince, look at me. Look at me in the windows to my soul. Shut the fuck up. Shut all the way the fuck up until you reach the top of Shut Fuck Mountain where there are no more fuck ups to shut.
Lisa, your acting is trash. I'm sorry. I don't know what you was doing back then. They said you was good. I saw your face from decades before, when you was decade. You know, when your face was regular. You know, like Lil' Kim age decade face. And you was a little cute or whatever. But God. But anyway, that's another story. Your acting is trash. She just they all talking in the kitchen, and Steven was like, Stefan, he was like finally saying something on camera. He was like, Kristen. It's like, nah. He was like, on the chance of that, it's not Ron, because they having a bash Ron moment in the kitchen. Meanwhile, Ron playing friggin' chess with Rob giving his dumb self giving himself up. Like, he was like, basically like, I know y'all all think it's Ron and whatever, like everything strongly goes towards Ron, but on the chances that it's not Ron, if he go up there or when he go up there tonight, what are we gonna do? And this was a good time for old can't chill at all, hike me the ball, face A, and let me keep going with the ball for Colton's cult to get revitalized. And he is all like, really, I think that Ron was the perfect setup for the Traitors, even better than Michael, to drag along in the end, to basically be the person that's hated amongst the household, where everybody can just use him to set them up. And because he said that after Stefan asked that question, and everybody was like, no. Lisa's the only one. Everybody said regular. No. Lisa's like, no. Why are you doing that? Like, why? Why you couldn't just say no? Like, no. Like, regular, like everybody else. No. Nah. To the nah, to the hell, nah, no, it's wrong, no, can't be, would not, he is. Why? That's what he talking about, you're overacting. He trying to see through, like, he was looking at her whole Kirk out, like, Michael Rapaport? Reincarnated? Like, literally stupid, acting dumb as hell. And then you have Rob over here playing chess with freaking Ron, the two introverts. I can feel them. I'm sorry that you're going through there. Like, you think, who you think might be? I mean, Ron access to Rob. Who do you think might be next? I mean, not today. Like, I mean, like next time, whatever. Because I already know what's happening tonight. He was like, you think you might leave tonight? Oh yeah, I'm definitely leaving tonight. I think you are too. Why are you so happy? That's what Ron should be looking at. Like, dude, I already feel sorry for myself. Why you ain't had to confirm it to me, and then you confirm it. I think you are too. What you smiling about? Monét, what you smiling about? Traitor, you know, Ron is the one to sniff it out. He is the one to sniff it out and be having his little cases. So you okay? Keep giving him something. And he was like, everybody think I'm just the dumb guy from Alabama. Oh, so you giving them clue number 2 of why everybody should look out for it. Is he gonna give him a pardon gift? Give all the traitors a pardon? I mean, sorry, the faithfuls a pardon gift on that A? Because the way you said that, and he said, nah, I think you're smart. I think you are calculated. You think 3, 4, 5 moves ahead. Tiffany, much, huh? The moves that they blame Tiffany of having, but she wasn't even loud with it. She's not an introvert, but she wasn't even loud with the moves neither. The same moves that y'all blame her over, y'all giving him a pass on. And you sitting there in his face, and he's like, you a good representation of the South. Says you, Ron. Says you. I'll move on with that. Oh, look, a freaking Weir. what is his name? Weir. Johnny Weir. Weir. But anyway, look at him creating strategy. The same strategy that y'all just let the sister go for. But she wasn't even creating a whole alliance. She was just saying like, oh, y'all say she was whipping up votes and stuff, right? The same thing that Colton was doing. But now Johnny Weir, you doing it as well, and you creating an alliance of 8. You said freaking Kristen, then the second name you said was Tara, then the third name was Candiace. That is your top. That is your top that you trust. Then you said Mark, then you said Steven, and then who else the 8 consists of? Then you want Rob to be a part of it, and I forgot who else was it? Let me see. Let me go back and see. It's himself, Rob, Tara, Candiace, Kirsten, Mark, Stefan, and Eric. And he said that's the best faithful, alliance that should be made to keep the votes steady on getting through to the end. So you just kept 2 traitors in there. Lisa is gone, y'all. Whoa, Colton is at it. Now they talk about how convenient. Candiace and Lisa go in the room and they said, oh, the housewives, of course, sticking together. How convenient. Oh, I'm glad you don't have sunglasses on, Lisa. Then I can look you in your eyes. She was like, what would you like to see? He said, I would like to look you straight in your eyes. And for why? Look me in my eyes. That what I look like behind my glasses and what you see right now is the same. You're under my level. The same eyeballs under my level that you'll get. My nigga. Like what you looking, what you searching for? Are you searching for the tracker? Are you searching for a future? Because it don't look like you have one, my dude. And you got Natalie over here like trying to see if she gets flustered like they said that Michael Rapaport did. He didn't get flustered. He was just like irritation. Like are you serious? You tried your hardest to try to catch me or something, and it's like, okay, I'm not gonna respond. And not respond and make you look like why you ain't saying nothing? It's because I don't trust this hoe. I will never say nothing to him to give him anything to egg on. So I'm a move in silence and keep my stuff at the table, like y'all said. That's how he was moving. And now you try to do it to Lisa. And Candiace was just like, girl, you respond, because I am not in the mood to respond to Colton right now. Because I'm trying to keep my little act up. And they don't know about Potomac, Candiace. Okay? And I'm trying to hold it. But this motherfucker got one more time. Did she curse out Colton? Did he slither his way, late in the game? And did she curse out Colton? Are they getting rid of Lisa tonight? Instead of Ron, and he slithered his way too? Mission time! Now, Colton's whipping up votes in his daggone his daggone Range Rover while they on the way to the mission. And he all like, I trust this car. Dorinda, Tara, Rob, and Colton. And he's all like, if I get murdered tonight, I'm just letting you know. And Dorinda was like, I know, Lisa. He was like, Lisa. It's like, she's just not who I thought she would be. You don't know her at all, sir. You ask her good Judy one little question and you think you know who she is, like she don't never had no downtime in life. That lady she know her, but she don't even know her personable inside her household alone when the cameras are away. They know her on working relationship and working functions. Not on no freaking girl. Like, no. Like, don't ask no hoe about me. Period. You ask me, and I'm gonna let you know I'm not on 10 all the time. I have my downtime. That's for me to know and you to find out. But don't tell me, you're a traitor because you normally hype. That's a TV show, stupid. You are dumb. Like, literally, you just on to the right track because it's so easy. Because the foundation was already laid with Monét. That's why you wanted to get rid of Monét. Because you was definitely intimidated by her, she was the front forward person that was literally whipping up votes and freaking just calling people out and asking, questioning people. She was the front focused one. And you was like, I had to be the one. So you didn't care about her. You ain't toast her or nothing. That was supposed to be your dog. And you ain't toast her at all when she was gone. Fake A toast. But anyway, when everybody did that fake toast. But yeah, you want to all of a sudden use the material that she told you. She told you it's Lisa. I think it's Lisa. And now you are running with that and like, I think it's Lisa. Monét already said that. And Candiace should be like, Monét already told me. For real, for real. And then you have Rob in the vehicle. He was like, Rob, what you think about it? Why would you ask a dumbass question like, what you think about it? I don't have no thoughts. I mean, plausible. What you think he supposed to say? Really? You think it's her? Even if I said really, she don't give me that. She just extra, but she don't give me like traitor at all. Like she's too much of a goot troop to try to be a traitor. Like even if I said that, you're gonna be like, oh, so you defending her? So you a traitor? Because that y'all run together? It's like, no, because that's my opinion of a stupid over the top housewife that I don't think is a traitor. Like, what are you trying to get? I feel like Tiffany. Now, what was that supposed to do, Natalie? I feel the same way. And then, a housewife going to defend a housewife. So now you're going to be like, oh, they're both traitors because a housewife defended another housewife. So it's about to put Candiace in a bind. Because these all supposed to watch how people defend her. Let's see who defend her. That's the real thing. Not about, really just watching her, but watching who defends her. Everybody that's a housewife or two that freaking, that's womanhood, that the one that's actually like girls, they're going to defend. And what was that supposed to do, Natalie? Stupid. Sit your ass down. So they're in front of the famous crazy old freaking roach infested, creature infested, ghostly, haunted infested, creepy I don't know why I keep saying inside his cabin. Thank God it's no freaking Dr. Will sitting in front. Stupid. But yeah, so basically they have a chance to bank 18,000 coins gold in their prize bank with 6,000, I think it's 3,000 piece, 6 messages. They basically they have graves behind the cabin of all the past dead contestants. And basically they have to go in the cabin, do probably something disgusting or scary, get the cryptic message, find what it is that correlates to the cryptic message, and go over there and bury it or put it beside the grave, something like that. You know what I mean? Besides the person that it correlates to bank that money. Okay, let's see how this turns out. Oh, he says. So Alan says there's also 2 chances for a shield that's at the graves as well, buried in the graves as well. And it's up to the team to choose 2 people to go outside. And if they want to get a shield, they got the shield, but they will not be returning to the cabinet at all. And he said, oh, don't worry about screaming and making a lot of noise, because I would definitely remind you that no one's out here going to my cabin. It's about to be good. Candiace about to have all the... Natalie, who do you think you is? For real. So you are freaking the pit bull to Colton's cult. You are literally the right hand and the left hand, for reals. Like, who do you think you are? Talking about some, whoever gets the shield, we can all agree that nobody will go for the shield. And here go Yam like, I barely put my hand up. And you see one hand up and the other hand like barely lifting up above the table. And she was like, we all agree whoever takes the shield, that they're getting banished tonight. So you gonna freaking blackmail me for trying to be safe in this game? So I'm a traitor because I'm trying to be safe? And because you're not taking the shield? Because you're so desperate for some money that you probably not even gonna make it to the end to get. You want somebody to build the prize pot for you. And you might not even be in that pot. You might get murdered tonight. You that confident that you're not going to get murdered? You are the most the most faithful out the faithful. Why would you think that you would not get murdered? So you're just trying to do that so it could scare people and deter people from running out there, so that when you have your chance to run out there, you're going to take it your goddamn self? Because if that do happen, look, just like you said, your word, we going to keep our word and banish your way. I'm just saying. Who do you think you are? Colton don't need no mouthpiece. He already terrible enough. And now you been on that train. Even Maura that be getting on my nerves, she even looked up like, what the fuck? Like, who are you talking? Like, what? Talking shit. Literally, I felt the same way Maura Higgins felt in her face. I felt that at that moment when she looked up like, like, you talking shit. Like, literally, I felt that way. Candiace wanted to run out there, but she was like, I'm just waiting for the bugs to come. She wrapped her head up real quick. Who's going to protect her Rudy to her Tootie and her Coochie? Like, who's going to protect her? So Tara and Candiace run out of that daggone cabin as quickly as possible. It's basically like, who's going to sit last? Who's going to last the longest at this table? Who's the most scared? Let them run out there. So they all said Louise Clark. So they left them. They said, go, 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 go. They left them with Louise Clark in their mind. And they running out this freaking cabin to go to the grave. Hurry up, because they got like 30 seconds. Then, while they already halfway out the door, basically almost gone away from the cabin, they were like, Louise Black. I'm gone. They filled with fear. Do you think I'm listening to another name? I heard Louise Clark. Go, 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 go. I ain't thinking about no freaking Black. You said Clark, so that's on them. By the way, they did not bank it. They lifted up, like the hand came from the grave, and it was like, thought it was. It went back down. It was like, Louise Black. Well, just like I said, it's on them. She was like, it's on them. They told us Louise Clark. Maura Higgins is thinking, Traitor. Jam took us, Maura, you want to go for the shield? No. Jack Stone, no. It's like, traitor. That's all I was thinking. Traitor. I can't do that. I cannot even try to keep my lips that tight the whole time while I talk. I cannot. But anyway, yeah, Jam was so mad because he know already the people that's talking about something, and they're not going to take that. Let's see if Natalie take that. The faithful are stupid as hell. They literally gave, like Rob said, a traitor's buffet, a faithful buffet, that means. A faithful buffet tonight. Because y'all want to do a pack. This is not Survivor. This is not Big Brother. This, like, one of y'all going home. Y'all just made all that money. Oh, yeah, they banked $15,000 in the prize pot. But you're going home. You're going home. You're doing work for free. The point of the game is to catch a traitor. So you need to deter them from getting one of y'all by, oopsie, not knowing who actually took a shield and dodging the bullets. But you're so daggone. Y'all got punked out by Natalie, a faithful, for not taking the shield. Y'all gonna listen to a faithful that is on the same chopping block as we are to not take a shield? With the traitors is still like listening like, yeah, y'all don't take a shield. I'm not. Traitors going, y'all should have been looking at who shot their hand up first to not take a shield. That's what y'all should have been looking at. Stupid. The Traitors definitely should win this season. The Faithfuls are dumb. Nah. What we not going to do is go off feelings and emotions. Now he playing you like a fiddle. That's all he gotta do is play the introvert, little loner for that's the same difference, but you know what I'm saying. That's all he gotta play for you, Rob, like a freaking violin. And you're like, I wouldn't be so sure. Him and Eric and Ron on the way back, because they were the last three that got out the cabin. Like, Eric was like, yeah, y'all up there doing all this screaming. Do you know the freaking Japanese and all the horror that, you know, my culture normally, not saying they Japanese, but you know what I'm saying. Asian horror is way more intense than ours. So he's like, these little scares that y'all American people jumping off of, this is like patty cakes, literally. So that's why he was the last one in there as well. And Rob is just the same. He looked like he just laughed at the haunted houses. Like, laugh walking through the whole haunted house. And Ron is just like, yeah, I see Jason coming out. Oh, you see the chainsaw? Your chainsaw not as big as mine. Like, he just joked through the whole haunted house. So that was, I see why the last three was like that. But what we not going to do is fake get emotions and stuff. Because then you roll your eyes up like, when Candiace was talking about, I wanted to keep Tiffany because I felt so sad the way that happened. I felt so bad for her, how she wanted the money and all that. And he giving you a sad story about his kids, his Donna, his girl, and all that other stuff. And now he giving you a sad story. And she should be in the Traitors' turf. Like, she should be at the round table like. And now all of a sudden, don't be so sure. Now you're playing your own game. Rob about to get cursed out. He's the one. It's between him and Colton, the ones that's about to be cursed out. Because y'all are trash. Because you did all this, want us to play with no emotions. It is what it is. Everybody got a story about, woe was me and my kids and my family. You ain't caring nothing about that sister that had her raising her single son. He done divorced like 3 times. In the introduction, he told us. And then he playing with this little girlfriend after he just got a divorce probably not so long ago. Cursed out a housewife daggone there. But y'all daggone there drove him to it. So I ain't gonna, that's that. And now all of a sudden he get a pass. But Tiffany, you had no mustered up no nothing for her. Rob, you are just like I know you were. And he's gone tonight just because of the spite of you. Candiace said it all. She said enough for me. Rob, what the fuck are you doing? Like, literally, I know what you doing. You're trying to muster it up and keep all the stuff for yourself, the people for yourself. And whole time, oh, they're planning a coup. That was you who said the quote, the title of this daggone episode. They're planning a coup. Whole time, you in the dilemma now. Now you got to decide. You have to decide. Colton, your good sis, or your other good chess playing Ron? Which one? And then this fool up there holding freaking, like, having a staring eye contest. Like, when he's so focused on somebody, he be staring them down. Like they supposed to be flinching or something. Like, what? Why are you looking at me so intensely? And he'll like, I gotta talk to you. Can we talk in the I think the library room, whatever? Like, okay. Lisa and them, I'm going to say, hold on, let me go back. Because when Rob was trying to put that whole, like, who everybody voted on, everybody think it's Ron? Yeah, pretty much. She's like, I don't know anymore. And Candiace looking at Lisa like, and Lisa looking back at Candiace like, I knew it. As soon as he heard a little bit of smoke on my name, it's like he couldn't even try to protect me because he wanted to keep his good faith with his good Judies. So he just tried to throw, like, not throw me under the bus, but he just rolling with it. Talking about we going to protect each other. Traitors all the way. What happened to that? And she was like, what the F are you doing, Rob? Candiace. And I was like, yes. Oh, all these people, Rob doing a good job. He doing this. He playing. That's cool. But he good at that. But feelings, got involved, and now all of a sudden, because Candiace's feelings got involved when it came to Tiffany, but guess what? It still went the way it went. Because she was having a human moment. You can have your human moment with Ron, but you still need to do what you're supposed to do. You still supposed to do what you're supposed to do. Or go with your good sis Colton. Which one is it? I don't want to betray Colton. Who cares? He's gonna be gone. He ain't coming back as a final judge at the end of this. He's gonna be gone. So who cares? You trying to save face with him? Give you some freaking tickets that's non-existent because he ain't on nobody's team? Like what is you trying to get out of it? He's gonna be gone because they planning a coup. Candiace was like, this stupid beyond, like literally cursing out Colton or cursing out Rob, whichever one not voted out. If they both not voted out today and they just go with Ron because they put Ron in the room and freaking Johnny Weir was like, come on Rob, we gotta do Colton. He was like, guys, his little pathetic performance, guys, we're doing the same thing. We're doing the same thing like we did with every other vote. Porsha and Tiffany. Not because my other white brethren is leaving, but not all the black people that was victims. Oh, guess I'm gonna have to pick my brethren, send the other black person out. So it might be Ron tonight. Cause he ain't gonna betray his you know. Let's see how this bull go. But Candiace and Lisa, you're seeing for yourself tonight. This fool is going rogue, and he don't care nothing about y'all. He only care about his good faith with everybody. They're gonna be on to yourself too. So he talk about something. He's concerned. The cult, that is. He is commiserating Colton. He's talking about he's concerned about Lisa, but he's got to go with the group that's going to do wrong. So he's going to stick with the group, but I'm concerned about Lisa. But I'm going to buy my time and wait for the right time to pounce on Lisa. But right at the moment, I don't want to be a person that put out the name for anybody else. So the whole time, you ought to get your just due like Tiffany. Blindside, like how you blindsided Tiffany last time, and she was like, I'm gonna see what the table does and see how I go. And she came into a blindside like, girl, the table about to go you. Boy, the table about to go you. Is your good sis Rob, is he gonna go rogue and save Ron, or is he gonna go with the group and go Colton? I'm sorry, the group is going Ron, but the 8 is going Colton. What is he going to do? Which one he going to save? The way that these episodes have been going, not clearly, they've been going. So I don't put it past him to just stick with the Ron. Because, I'm in a bind. I'm sorry. And if you do that, my plucker, and you know it's going to be some shaking in the turret tonight. Because if you go with Ron, which they want you to go with Ron because they don't know the bigger play is Colton, right? They don't know the bigger play to get banished is Colton. That would have been an easy out. And if you don't hip freaking the Traitors, if you don't hip them to the fact that this group of 8 is saying Colton to the Traitors that you are supposed to be with, I know it was like crunch time, but you had enough time to be like, they go Colton, banish the not banish, but like exit stage left with the Ron thing. They this is a good out to get Colton without getting any blame back on it. Lisa, we gotta go Colton tonight. That's what you should have said to her, Candiace and her. But if they go through with this freaking round table and everybody was planning a coup and do Colton, and you did not tell them about it, and they had knowledge of it, because you know it's going to get back to her by Johnny and Tara. You know it's going to get back to them like, Candiace, we wanted you to be with it, but they was says you was so dead set on Ron. Ew, that's her going to be looking. I cannot wait. Furthermore proves why they going to cuss your ass out. immediately. He talking about something, I'm going to, play my cards. He knew that vote was coming on him. Because he knew it was down to him and Ron. And they actually said they stopped the whole Ron spiel doing his little goodbye messages to everybody. And they was like, I don't think he's a traitor. I don't think he's a traitor anymore. And Natalie said, I don't think so neither. Tara said, I don't think so. I don't think so. And Tara was like, while he was keep going around, he was about to make his way over there because he said something to Colton. He was about to make his way to Candiace. She said, can I say something? I don't think you're a traitor anymore. I just don't. I just feel like I don't. And Natalie said, I don't think so neither. Colton was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, it was about to go that way. Oh God. It was like he saw the tide shifting, so he just like, I gotta throw everything at the wall and see what sticks. It's like, if y'all looking for someone to write their name down, and I don't know who thought he was gonna have the same energy that Ron had. It was like, basically, I sacrificed myself. If you clearly, I made a mistake just like Ron. If you know that it's not him, and I know that I'm not a traitor, I'm a faithful, but I take the same responsibility and blame just as him. If you need to write somebody's name down, it should be Lisa. It should be Lisa. Because it still didn't feel right to me that you wrote a housewife's name down. Because the one thing about housewives is they don't write housewives' names down, especially not off the gate of this competition. Porsha really broke me up. Who the F are you? You think I'm going to break a glass, dance on the table in order to please you? Daggone right, Lisa. Daggone right. And Candiace was just like, as soon as they said Lisa, Candiace did straight like this and looked right at Rob. She was like, and she looked at him like, this ninja knew all about it, that he had this information. Because that's your little ace boon coon I see. Because you speaking up for every little thing he's saying. You speaking up for Ron. You speaking up for him. Oh, yeah? Now you trying to get rid of Lisa? You already got rid of all my people. And I willingly, I had no choice in the matter. But I didn't even push back on it. Like you pushing back hard on it. And now you're trying to let Lisa just go out the door like that? And what you gonna say to stand up to her? To defend her? Nothing, because you can't really say too much. But you ain't doing like a lick of nothing. Nothing to distract or nothing. You just gonna let your little giant run amok. Like, I don't think it's wrong. They're like, what we gonna do? And all he giving them the answer is just like Donna. He's giving the same Donna answer. I just don't believe it's Ron. What are we gonna do, Rob? I don't think it's Ron. I don't think it's Ron. You're not saying nothing. Candiace was like, we're doing it again, you guys. We're getting distracted again. We're doing it again. She's at least trying to help. You're not trying to do Rob. What you doing, Rob? Traitors for life. That's when he was looking like, yeah, I'm just giving y'all this hot five for now, but I don't mean anything. He do that little arrow. He's getting cursed out. I swear. Him and the fact that we were all locked in and Rob is still the last one doing this drama. This is the guy that y'all say is going to win the whole thing. This is y'all the best traitor ever to do it. The best traitor ever to do it. So low key. He been high key all episode. High key all episode. But this is y'all savior right here. Savior of the faithfuls. You saving the faithfuls like a mom plucker. Let them pluck each other off. It saves some more for tomorrow to pluck each other off some more. But you are going to give it that much thought? Even Candiace was like, no, Rob, it's not that much thought. She immediately put Ron's name, I'm sure. Okay? No thoughts. Because we're sticking to the plan like we said. So what was you still thinking about? She gonna curse his out. I think she's gonna curse him out because of what is about to happen to Lisa right now. I don't even think it necessarily had nothing to do with her. So how she said how it end is how I think is, meaning like how it's gonna end up. I'm gonna curse his A out. Because he probably do some dumb stuff along the way to keep letting her allies get, you know, just betray her all the way, and betray her meaning like just get all the people that she aligned with out. Not necessarily her. It could be that way. The reason why, and starting with the turn that she's seeing right now with Lisa probably being voted out right now. I'm just saying, y'all. Because they scared to put Colton in. They chickened out on Colton. Did all that freaking planning the coup. Because they already know that Rob is out. The way they keeps asking Rob, what we going to do? He said, I don't know. I know it's not Ron. So you're not saying Colton. So I guess they just going to default and go to Lisa because they just like, abort. Mission aborted. Sissy, if y'all did that, all of y'all pussy, for real. We gonna see, but I think it's gonna be Lisa, y'all. All's fair in love and war. Cause it's war time. What the heck are they doing? They sexing or something? What is they walking back and forth to say? But anyway, young. Candiace, you got your answer. She already knew what it was. She was looking at him the whole time like, she was trying to give him signals by looking like this. He couldn't even look up at Candiace or Lisa the whole entire time when he was making his decision. Or, oh, Colton's good for my gang because he's a faithful that trusts me. Ron's good for my gang too. I don't want him to leave because there's somebody that can stick beside me. Porsha could have stuck beside Candiace. Tiffany could have stuck beside Candiace. Monét could have stuck beside Candiace because he ain't had no traces of her being a traitor whatsoever. But guess what? She took one for the team. But sure ain't gonna make it come down to a tie. It was a 5 votes on Ron, 4 on Lisa, and the other 4 on freaking Colton. Her fellow traitor put her name, said we're in the business of catching the traitors. So I believe I was not sold on you, Ron. But I looked you in your eye. We had conversations. We talked over time. And I believe that you are not a traitor. I believe that you are faithful. So we are in the business of catching traitors. So I'm sorry, Lisa. And the way that Lisa looked at him like, should have been everybody else hint. The fact that Rob don't have no emotion to do nothing else but be chill, to eat Cheetos and all that, and his eyes red as hell because he can't even look Lisa in the eye, should let you know that that's her fellow traitor as well that just turned on her. And hopefully Candiace's reaction was like, she was just like, but everybody could take her reaction as, we did it again and veered off Ron. You can't curse out. First of all, the way that Eric switched up must be studied. You have a whole alliance of 8, and the way that you switched up must be studied. The way that Johnny and Tara need to observe the switch up of Eric, of Mark himself as well, and went straight back for Ron when y'all had a thing for Colton. But okay, you switched up to Ron again. The way that should be studied and Eric switch up should be studied, we already know Dorinda was going to do him regardless because she's like, F you, go out with your family then. I don't get no crap. You don't want to know about me? I don't care to keep you here. So I understand that one. Yam, I understand that one. He was not in the groups amongst what was going on, so I understand that one. But the way the switch up was with the people that y'all talked to, and specifically Rob and Tarek said, Rob, what are we gonna do? I don't know, but I know it's not Ron. I don't know, but I know it's not Ron. You're not giving an answer. You're sounding like Donna. The way that Colton masterfully created that right now, you just created a new monster for Colton, revved up his engine even more for the Colton's cult to flock even harder now. You just gave him more energy to his cultism. I don't know, because I would never be with no cult, so I don't know what the isms or whatever it's called. But what I'm saying is that you just gave him more motivation to catch more traitors, i.e. yourself. You think that he's your homie. He throw you under the bus like nothing. But you trying to save him. You trying to save this hoe and that hoe. And just drop your traitor like that. The way that Lisa name was not called, and Mark, it was down to Mark, the sensible, logical person, even though he switched up real good. Just like the freaking magical ears of Eric. Her little dissonance in that sugar and spice, and now all of a sudden he want to play nice and just put Lisa. You just putting a random name out there. Oh, I can't go against the what? The feeling? They both said feelings to each other. Feelings. They didn't say nothing. All he said was housewife don't go against a housewife. Well, that's cool. You must don't know us housewives, because we don't like all of us hoes don't like each other. It don't matter what alliance we. If I see that hoe on site, we don't like each other. So don't make the other seasons go for this season, because all the hoes don't like each other. But anyway, that is crazy. So now that's going to be a stigma. Housewives never go against housewives. Well, as we see with this season, housewives do go against housewives. So what's going to be the strategy for the next season? The way that you got to go back in that tour because you have freaking Lisa about to breathe down your neck, and Candiace giving him the little, he looked back over at Lisa, and then he looked real short and looked at Candiace, and she was like, like, we gonna talk later. Can't wait. Yeah, I replayed the same thing. I replayed his lame speech. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So sorry, brother ill, and you gone. Yeah, you said remain the same person, yada yada, the same nothing that you put in the game, the same. You ain't talking to nobody. This is what you get when you don't communicate in the game and nobody trusts you. It don't matter. It's too late to say you faithful. Everybody try to do it at the end for you, but you have some people that's just sheep, and then Colton just say one little cult letter word, and then they're like Lisa down, and then one person go back that stuck to their guns, which is a grown man named Mark, and said Ron, but you didn't really stick to the guns neither. You still say I won't do Lisa, but I mean I won't do Cole and I won't do Lisa. But let's just go back to Ron then. Weak. But anyway, sayonara, see you later. You know, you enjoy the flight back home. You know, the food's good on the plane. You know, car service, all that, hotel, you know, warm bed, all that. Oh, you was already getting that. But anyway, the way that I keep replaying the last end of that, Lord, I always remain faithful. Like I said, I've been faithful the whole entire time. And the way Dorinda was like, oh, girl, what you on about? You didn't care whether he was, that was another Michael vote for you. You ain't like him in the first place. You just wanted him to be gone out your face, right? So, you really thought he was a traitor? No, girl, he just didn't like you. Everybody looked like, the only one that was mad was freaking Mark. Because I don't think his heart ever wanted to go there. He was like, because he know he was the last vote. And so he felt the actual pressure of it, the weight of it. The way that Candiace was like, I already know what it's going to be, but I don't care because I told you I'm on that ass. After Porsha vote, she don't care about that neither. And she looked right at Rob and she was just like, and she did a little head tilt because it was like this, like a little. I'm on that ass. She got a new mission now. When Candiace dead set on something, she dead set. Is she gonna be dead set on? She gonna ain't no about to go back to the tour like girl, ain't none, no, ain't no, ain't none of that. What you doing? You knew exactly what she was doing. Matter of fact. That's what we doing now. That's what we doing. We gonna have a long night in a tour, because if you think any of them just out there that you was protected is gonna be alive tonight, you got a second thing coming. Because you thought Lisa was about to be gone about here, but now you had to deal with her here. Because somebody had some brains and had some balls enough to not be a part of the cult. Even Natalie switching up at it. Like, girl, please. She even looked at Natalie when Natalie switched her vote to Lisa. Like, just like that, Natalie? You was on Rant like just like that? He said a little compliment to you, get a little teary-eyed, and now he's not a traitor? Just like that? She looked at her like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, let me see what's happening in the tour real quick. I can't. Just like I was telling my husband just now. Yeah. Rob cannot deal with confrontation. I told you. He is was little puss. Leah. You thought Leah was something? You thought little Leah was something when she said something about his little wacky overalls? And really? He's like, really, man? That he going crab under the pool? What kind of are you? And when she was saying that to him, and he cried under the pool wall. You ain't got no pool in here, brother. You got a turret. You got a turret. You got a turret to go to. And you got to be this close and this close to both of them. You ain't me, Candiace. Leah is no Candiace. Now, I don't want to know what Candiace is going to come out. Is she going to keep it cute? Or is she going to give him the Potomac season 2 lash? You know, the young Candiace. The one where she wasn't grown with Jed. The 6th episode, and you couldn't hold water with the Traitors for life. Dang. Fair game now. All game now. Worry about stuff now. Production is helping Rob too, because the fact that Rob do not have to smell the smoke, get into the flames of the fire, and not hold his feet to the fire. They're gonna have a banquet in the middle of where he should be going and facing the music. Magic ears music. The facing the music in the turret. Instead, this fool gonna talk about something. I don't regret it at all. I just felt like I just didn't want to vote none of them out, because I actually like them both, and I didn't want them to go. And after Traitors, I don't regret it. I really don't want to see Lisa's face right now. Oh, like you want to see Candiace's face. You don't want to see none of their face right now. And basically, they in the bar room, and Natalie chirp speaking up, talk about something. Don't you understand why it went that way, Lisa? Actually, no, I don't. Lumping us all, because Housewives never... You look at one little Traitor show, two little seasons of Traitor. So, some Housewives never go against Housewives. Don't lump up. I'm Lisa effing Rinna. That's what you talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Rinna. That's what I'm talking about. And if they know Lisa Rinna, my effing Rinna, that girl is a traitor. I would look at her like she a traitor, but she don't care about none of these hoes. She will swipe a housewife, just like she has done all season long. Hence the first one in the beginning of the season. She don't care about them hoes. I'm Lisa effing Rinna. I was Lisa effing Rinna before Housewives and Lisa effing Rinna after Housewives. So, of course, I would take out a housewife, which furthermore proves that you're a traitor, girl. Let's be honest. But don't lump me in no category like, oh, we all here and we're supposed to be the housewives together. I want my pot to look bigger. Even though I know we get paid more money for, every episode, like $80,000, $100,000 plus dollars for every episode. So it's this money is peanuts. But the fact that I want to have the bragging title of winning this whole thing and not having y'all hoes tag along with me and I be the sole winner, they be playing a game within the game too. Like, how you going to buy me up in a franchise and nobody buying the gamers up in the franchise? Like they say, the gamers don't stick together. The gamers all go against each other. So y'all had the advantage. So we gonna say all the gamers don't go against each other? I mean, the gamers always go against each other. And then the following season, the gamers gonna be with each other. Then what it's gonna be? It's like, shut up. Every season is different. Stop lumping us all together. You see how this season went. You already knew this wasn't going to be a housewife stick together season if you saw the first one was voted all by a housewife. But neither here nor there. Then Carlton talked about something. I'm just making this declaration in his room because he's trying to save his A and not be slaughtered and murdered tonight. So he gonna say, the traitors better get rid of me tonight, because you ain't gonna have no other chance to get rid of me if you don't get rid of me tonight. Well, the way that you announcing it like that to everybody, and you calling all them traitors in the room, you bound to be banished, because you said all the traitors in this room, Jam and Maura, and who else? Tara and somebody and Natalie. They don't like that you said that. I don't think they like that you said that, but Natalie just be going with anything now. Like, she go with all the slowings, I guess. She on Colton slowing hard. Literally. Anything he said, if he say Tar tomorrow, she gonna go Tar. Like, literally, Tara! But anyway, let's see how this banquet go. They saving Rob. You rob Rausch now and again. You don't deserve to be robbed. In overalls. And you ain't going Alabama rob. Nobody doing all that. You getting cursed out. So she kind of revealed in this episode he got some explaining to do. But even if he explained it, it still was too much of a risk that he took with a fellow traitor to even explain that, so his should be cursed out. Did this banquet stop her cursation of it all and stop them from even going into her to even confront each other, and she's pissed off about it still to this day? Because probably the next episode they're going to finally get Lisa out. But she would have still been able to confront them. So what's happening? I'm going to stop speculating. They're going to redo a Murder in Plain Sight. So bring Rob back. The real Rob back. Bring Rob Cesternino back. Because the fact that y'all going to let somebody else get murdered actually in plain sight, probably by being touched. I ain't see it all yet, but it should be by being touched, an actual real murder in plain sight. And the fact that Rob went out like that off a piece of card, of a piece of discussion on a freaking chessboard, and y'all allowing this real murder in plain sight to happen? Stop the cap. So they said tomorrow night. So we're not going to get a banquet today? I want to see what happened today. But anyway, they interred, and he's interrupt them, and he opened the box, and he basically said, this amulet is going to be worn. This sacred amulet is going to be worn by one of you traitors. So obviously it's going to be Lisa or Candiace, because obviously Rausch, he gets nothing on him to have to get his hands dirty. Just sit there, sit back, and just be all boring self. Because you did a lot of hee ha ha this whole entire episode, but now the women still got to do the dirty work. They did the dirty work to begin with the freaking conga line and all the distraction, and you sitting there just eating your Cheetos, eating your apple in the kitchen, shooting not doing nothing. She had, literally, Candiace had to carry you then in order for you to be able to open the freaking back of the picture then. For you to make the decision, and you thought you carried. Everybody was thinking he was carrying because he made the decision. It pissed me off. But now the women still got to do the work, because it don't even look right you wearing the amulet, because it got to be on some kind of female that's dressy. So obviously it makes sense for it to be a housewife and not you, because your country is just still in the freaking, all you can throw on is a freaking farmer shirt. The best farmer's son's shirt to the freaking the barnyard dance. I ain't trying to be facetious when I say that. Yeah, whatever. Like, for real, Rob, you getting carried by the housewives, period. And now they should start carrying you and letting you do your own dirty work. I'm just saying, kill off some of your people. And I'd be going around with the amulet and like, Colton, you like my thing? Oh, you like it? Okay. Because they ain't going to know what's going to kill them. They just going to know they all at the ball. They ain't going to touch nothing. Johnny Weir was like, don't touch nothing while you did. The whole time, you don't know it's each other. Woo, 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 woo. And I think Candiace might wear it because it would look too hot on Lisa, because everybody already looking at Lisa like, you obviously a traitor, so I'm not going to do nothing when it pertains to you, period, because you're probably part of this obviously they're going to know it's a murder in plain sight type of situation, or they don't know what's going on, but they're not going to trust her. So they might have Candiace do it, because Candiace has been rocking stuff like that since the moment go of this episode. Let's get down to the nitty gritty of now that Alan Cumming has left the building. Let's see what they say about tonight's shenanigans. Oh, it is happening tonight. They have to put a headpiece on, or Candiace said she got to put a headpiece on her dress and all that. They still have the murder in plain sight. They still gave Rob a break, and I don't like it. They supposed to sit there and confront him. They not thinking about no amulet. We need for the confrontation to happen. I'm sorry. She still got to curse him out, I'm sure. But Colton not far. And that's what all them hoes get. The fact that Candiace threw that bag on Cookie, she said, boy, bring your ass. Why did it remind me of that Nicki Minaj name? Boy, bring your ass. Insert the Nicki Minaj little.
Come here, bring that dick here. Come here, bring that dick here. Come here, come here, come here. Bring that dick here. Come here. Bring that dick here. Come here.
But y'all know what that TikTok thing, that little Nicki Minaj. Boy, bring your But anyway, Candiace said, bring your ass. We got tension. We're stabbing people from the front. And we still have to pull off the second correct, completed plain sight murder. If y'all didn't learn anything from Rob, but I guess they didn't have a chance to, because he was already gone before, daylight the sun came up or whatever. But anyway, like murder in plain sight, because they didn't know about the murder in plain sight the last time. So now they basically know this bank was going to be something crazy. But they thought they was going to probably have to pick something and pick a case or something like that, open something, and they was going to probably reveal something to somebody, or somebody was going to get a bad card, or they probably thought they was going to do something with a box, basically. Kind of like the $1 million. You remember that dinner? It was like the $1 million box on Netflix. It kind of reminded me of that dinner where they was just like, y'all going to get the boxes, and somebody's not making it out of this dinner tonight, basically. Maybe one person or two people not making it out of this dinner, basically. They thought they was going to get something like that. But whole time, before the cocktails, or the cocktail hour before they get to the dinner, I think it's before the cocktails, somebody already done touched that little, that Rausch. They touched that amulet. Whatever he said the name of that. They touched Lisa Lil Jack. And, oh, please don't tell me it's Dorinda. Because Dorinda looked like one. Was like, oh, Lisa, I like that. I'm sure it would have been Dorinda, that touched that. If not, I see Maura. If it's Maura, that would be good. Because you want to play games, Rob? Because she already said, I don't trust you right now. And he was like, I had to, because everybody knows I'm good with Colton and with Ron. I had to do that, go that way. That would look suspicious. She was like, so? We had to look sus on a lot of occasions. So? Still go with what we talked about. We ain't going to just abandon and just go rogue. You need to stick to the plan, or we don't trust you, period. I hope they not sold off that. I hope they are not sold off that. She threw that cookie so hard at his chest. I hope that Maura actually touches it, because that knocks out one of his numbers. Good numbers, too. Good numbers, I tell you. Maura is one of his good numbers. It's going to stick beside him no matter what. Colton would run him over back and forth with the bus, and he think that's his good Judy. And Eric is flip-flopper. That's Colton's. He got him under his thumb. So you think you got him? Well, you don't think you got him, but he already got a number already. So won't you want to remove some of Colton's minions? But I believe that Maura might touch it. But I hope that Dorinda do not touch it, because a fellow housewife touching another house, how they be getting dressed and like, oh girl, that's cute. I like that. Where you get that from? y'all last little film trip or whatever, you know, whatever when you came Harry Hamlin, when y'all went to like Spain, whatever. Like, I hope she do not come over there and do that. I hope it's Maura, Higgins, take out one of Rob's numbers and make him feel it. Like y'all had to feel your housewife go, like you had to feel Tiffany go. I told you can't trust it. Snake wrangler is the snake itself. If you can wrangle the snake, the head of the snake, what you think that snake wrangler is? Anyway, y'all, I cannot wait to see who it is. And what they talk about? Some let them fight it out. And somebody jumped up from the table. It looked like Tara jumped up from the table, and it looked like Natalie. I could have sworn I saw Tara and Natalie and freaking Kristen jumped up from the table. Like, what was they fighting it out for real? Like, for real? Like, ooh. I don't like this once a week now. Give me 2 episodes. I'm sorry. We should have seen it back to back. I'm sorry. But they want to do 1 episode a week now. Everybody got mad about the 3 drop. Shut up for the people like me that liked it. I liked it. We got nothing but time, especially with this Arctic blast that's about to come through DC. Yeah, shut your mouth. We like to at least give us two a week. F them other hoes, whatever they saying about that. All right, y'all. Make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. I'm about to get the good food in me. I'm about to upload number 4 that I was trying to upload. You know, I already uploaded, but I'm trying to, I have to like just edit some pictures and things like that, put the information on there and then publish that. So that's already uploaded. But number 5, I have to edit and upload, and then this number 6. So, all right, y'all, bear with me. But yeah, I'm about to see what's going on in the podcast. All right, y'all. I holla. Have a great night.